Internal trade. Now, when goods and services are purchased or sold within the country, it is referred to as internal trade. So here all buying, selling or entire transactions of trade are being done within the one own country only. That is known as internal trade. Some examples are given to you here, like purchasing goods from the door salesman, local shop, exhibition, regional markets, departmental store or a mall are examples of internal trade. Now, as there is a gap between production and consumption, there is a need to have a proper channel of distribution. Channel of distribution helps to make products available at the right time, at the right place, and the right quantity through different intermediaries. Now, what does it mean? See, here there is producer, manufacturer, and here there is consumer. Now, producer cannot directly sell goods to consumers, and consumers cannot directly pay to producers. You require certain intermediaries, or we can say proper channel of distribution. So here there are wholesalers and retailer involved. Producer or manufacturer will sell their goods to wholesaler. Wholesaler will purchase in bulk and they will sell further to retailer, and retailer will sell goods to consumers. Then, types of internal trade. First type is wholesale trade. When goods are purchased in large quantities from the manufacturer or producer for the purpose of resale to retailers, it is known as wholesale trade. Now, when a person purchases goods from the manufacturer in bulk, and then the main purpose of that purchase is to resell, means selling again to retailers. Retailers means local shop. So such people or such business is known as wholesale trade. The person who is engaged in wholesale trade is known as wholesaler. Now here is one definition according to Philip Kotler. Wholesaling includes all activities involved in selling goods or services to those who buy for resale or for business use. Means wholesaling, what will be done here? Goods and services are sold further to those people who will use those goods and services for business use or to resell it further to the consumer. Features of wholesaler. So there are around 8 features. Simple points are given to you. First is a wholesaler purchases goods from the producers in large quantities. So remember this, large quantities. Second, wholesaler has to take a risk in the process of distribution as they purchase goods in large quantities. So the process of distribution is being handled by wholesaler. So here the risk is also involved. A wholesaler deals with one or few types of goods. For example, if there is a wholesaler who deals in garments, so he will deals in garment only. He will not sell mobile phones. So there are only few types or one type of goods available at wholesale. A large amount of capital is required in this business. Obviously you purchase goods in large quantities, so you require large amount of capital also. A wholesaler maintains price stability by balancing supply and demand factors. So for example, if some goods are not available in the market and the prices can go up, then wholesaler can provide those goods in the market and they can create price stability. The manufacturers can get direct information about the market through wholesalers, as wholesalers are directly in contact with manufacturers, so manufacturers can get all the feedback about their products or trends in the market with the help of wholesalers. A wholesaler sells the goods to the retailers as per their requirements. Now for example, if there are 10 local shops in your locality, those 10 retailers will take goods from the wholesaler as per their requirement. 8 point is a wholesaler performs the marketing functions like assembling, warehousing means storing goods, transporting, grading and packing, advertising and financing. All these are various functions of a wholesaler. These functions are known as marketing functions. So these are the features of wholesalers. Then further, Services of wholesaler to manufacturer. Now wholesaler provides services to manufacturers and to retailers. So first we will see about manufacturers. First is large purchase. A wholesaler purchases a large number of goods from the manufacturer and sells them to retailers by collecting orders from retailers. So the first service that a wholesaler will provide to the manufacturer is they will purchase goods in bulk from the producer or manufacturer and they will sell it further to the retailers. Second is storage. A wholesaler has its own storage facility which he uses to fill the time gap between production and consumption of goods. Now producer will produce certain goods, so they will not keep it at their location. Wholesaler will take all those goods and the wholesaler will keep it at their location, like at their particular warehouse, and further those goods can be used for the consumption by the consumers when wholesaler will sell those goods to retailer. Third is transportation. A wholesaler uses his own transportation to deliver the goods from place of production. So wholesaler will use its own transportation. Your manufacturer cost will not be included. So transportation cost will be borne by the wholesaler. Fourth is financial assistance. A wholesaler is ready to pay the amount in advance to the manufacturer, which can help the manufacturer to produce goods within a short period. So wholesaler can pay the amount in advance to whom? To the manufacturer. For example, in the era of COVID-19, the government of India paid advances to the manufacturer of the vaccines to produce vaccines in bulk. So the manufacturer got the amount from the government of India to produce the vaccines. With the help of that amount, they started producing vaccines in short period of time. Then fifth part is provide market information. Now manufacturers get all the market information from the wholesalers about market conditions, demand, taste, etc. Six is risk bearing. Now wholesalers purchases goods in bulk. They store goods in large quantities, so sometimes they may bear the losses. The losses could be anything. Financial losses do occur for the wholesaler in times of emergencies. Seventh is marketing functions. A wholesaler carries various marketing functions like warehousing, like storage of goods, advertising, creating awareness about the product, then sales promotion, providing some additional discounts, etc. on behalf of the manufacturer. So this services can be done by the wholesaler for manufacturer. Then services to retailers. Stock of goods. A wholesaler keeps large stock of goods, therefore retailers can get the goods easily when the consumers ask for the goods. So as wholesaler purchases everything in bulk, there will be goods available at wholesalers place. So whenever consumer want goods and goods are not available with retailers, then retailers can easily get those goods from the wholesalers. Second is regular supply. Now as wholesalers keep goods in bulk, even fresh stocks are available at wholesalers place, so retailers do not need to store goods. Retailers can get supply of goods easily from the wholesaler, and with the help of that goods, retailers can supply goods to consumer as and when required by them. Third point is risk bearing. The wholesaler bears the risk of price and market fluctuations, large stock of goods. Therefore, retailers are free from this risk. All such risks are managed by the wholesaler, not by retailers. Then fourth point is financial support. Wholesalers provide financial support by the way of credit facility, discounts, etc. They can provide all these facilities to the retailers. So when retailers are out of cash or they are having some financial crunch, at that time wholesaler can support retailers by providing them financial assistance. Fifth is market information. Wholesaler provide a variety of information about the market condition of different products. This information is regarding new products, variants of products, new schemes, on existing products, etc. Sometimes wholesaler guide retailers about when to buy, how to buy, etc. See, wholesaler get all the information about the products from the manufacturer, and the same information they can provide further to the retailers. So retailers can use those information to sell the goods and services to the customers in effective manner. Six is sales promotion. A wholesaler does advertisement and also promotion of goods which can help the retailer to increase the sales. Now when advertisement and promotion is done by the wholesaler, then the retailer can easily sell those goods to the consumer, as consumers are aware about the products through the advertisement which they have seen. As amount invested is less, so the risk will be less, and when amount invested is less, so profit will also be less as compared to wholesaler. Now, services of retailers to wholesaler. First is connecting link. So retailers are the link between the consumers and wholesaler. Second, helps in distribution. So retailer helps to quickly distribute goods. It becomes very important in the case of perishable goods like dairy products, fruits, vegetable, pulses, etc. So retailers, what they do, they help to quickly distribute this all these perishable goods to the consumers. Third is marketing. If the wholesaler is unable to carry out marketing functions, retailers conduct them. Sometimes he handles transportation on his own, sometimes he tries to solve shortages problems or advertises for a better sale. All these functions, if these are not done by the wholesaler, then who will do? Retailer will do all these functions on behalf of the wholesaler. Fourth is provide information. The retailer provides information about changing demands, preferences, likes and dislikes of consumer to the wholesaler. Now, retailers are in direct contact with the consumers, so they will be aware about all the needs, requirements, preference, likes and dislikes of the consumers, and retailers will provide all the information about it to the wholesaler, and then wholesaler can further give this information to the producer. Fifth point is attract consumers. Retailers attract consumers by advertising the products. This activity directly helps the wholesaler to sell the product. So mostly in the local shops or the retail shops, the advertisement you can see directly, or retailers can do various other types of advertisement also to attract the consumers. Six is create demand. Through personal salesmanship, retailer attract consumers' attention towards new goods and arrivals in the market. To create demand for new goods, the retailer puts new goods for window display. Now, see, retailers are in direct contact with the customers or consumers. So there is personal salesmanship involved here. They can directly sell the goods to the consumers. Then second is they can do window display. For example, if you see a local grocery shop, they will put all the goods which are available like chips outside the shop.